All right, so now we're going to learn about contour maps. So as always, what you want to do is you want to write down what appears in red. This is the most important information. So contour maps. Contour maps are topographic maps or isolines to connect areas of equal elevation. So in other words, this area of the earth, it this area of the earth is just as high as this area of the earth. These two areas of the earth are thousands of miles away, but because we have these isolines, we know that the elevation is similar. What if both of these elevations happen to be mountains? All right. So what we know is that whenever an area has a higher elevation, you have tighter lines of these isolines. And what I mean by tighter lines is, let me draw it. I have to draw it first and then show it to you. But blank piece of paper. And what's happening is this area right here is higher in elevation than this area right here. And this is an even lower elevation. Okay. So ISO lines can also be used on weather maps to show areas of the same temperature or air pressure. All right, so that makes sense to us. So if we're looking at the image to the right, what I'm asking you to do now is I'm asking you to take the information that I just shared with you and drew for you. And what I want you to do is I want you to try and pair the correct answers. In other words, what you see on the left-hand side, it's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what you see on the right-hand side, A, B, C, D, E, F. Each one belongs with a different A, one doesn't automatically go with A. 2 doesn't automatically go with B. What I want you to do is I want you to pick the correct ISO line to match the elevation. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to tell me what you think the correct answers are. And this is how I want you to write it. So for instance, if you believe that 1A was correct, what you would do is you would write 1, comma, A, semicolon, 2, comma, B, semicolon, 3, comma, C, semicolon, and so on and so forth. That's backwards, but you understand what I'm saying. Hopefully you can read it right. I don't know if you can. That's what I want you to do on that Google Doc. That will help me know whether or not you're able to read contour maps. And it just dawned on me that in class, I specifically skipped this slide. And the reason I skipped this slide is because I've never seen a situation where contour lines has been part of your learning. But there was something that came up through the course of the year, and I realized right then and there that I should not have skipped this. And so I'm apologizing to you right now. It didn't hurt you in terms of a grade, it was just an activity. But as a result, I'm attempting to correct that right now. So if you could just on the Google Doc, just give me your answers to what you believe the correct answers are. Thank you.